Hey, Hound Dogs, I'm David Hankins.
And I'm Paul Hankins.
I'm Trevor Hankins.
I'm Rachel Wells.
And I'm Julia Canon.
And welcome to On the Air with Power Squared. As you can tell, this week it's our November team meeting, and everybody's here. What a surprise! So, how's everybody doing?
No,
okay.
Doing.
It's a verbal show. You need to we do a podcast off of this, and in your head doesn't really come through. Okay, so we're all doing good. That's good.
Sure.
I guess we'll start off with. I'm sure you watched last week's show, right? We had a guest on, Steve Laffler, who is an illustrator. He's been doing this since like the 70s, and he was very complimentary about your artwork, Rachel.
Oh, I'm glad.
So
That's awesome.
He had not actually read the comic book. He had looked on the website. And,
That's
saw
an
it.
excellent
Yeah. So he puts money in our pocket.
Sorry, I didn't get to the video, but like, which was he referring to, like a specific issue?
No, he was just looking at the website and the character designs.
The website. Okay.
So anyways, and he said
I'm glad.
hold on to whoever's doing those. So anyway, so I'll pass on the compliment. So how are we? I know we are all working on different issues at the moment. So who's working on 19? You are, yes, Julia. You put it on the invoice. I thought you'd know. So how's it going with that? Coloring.
Yeah, it's going good. I'm just about to wrap up pages 9 to 16.
Okay.
So you'll be having that this weekend, and then after that is the last like 4 pages, and then the cover page, and then I should wrap up issue 19.
Okay. And then Trevor's is lettering. I know you've discovered you have some lettering to do.
I haven't gotten to the lettering yet because I didn't realize those pages were ready.
Okay. And
Oh no.
and Rachel has just turned in 4 pages this afternoon of pencils.
Oh yeah.
Issue 20, which we have, of course, not
Yes.
looked at yet, besides downloading them. So you're working on that. That's good.
Telling you guys.
What?
Yeah. I assume you haven't looked at them, but
I just downloaded
pages 7 and 8 in
them, so-
particular had a lot of. Page 7 and 8 in particular have a lot of black placement, and it was a lot. I was kind of dreading it at first, like, oh, I have to figure out where the black goes. I don't usually do that kind of stuff, but this was a lot of fun. It was almost like painting a picture.
We want it to be fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so yeah, we'll take a look at that sometime this weekend and get back to you. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I guess the big news for us is we finally talked to Steve B. and Andrew at Artith Merrick.
Yeah.
And we talked about our Kickstarter. We had to talk them out of wanting to do it the next 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to explain to them, from Thanksgiving to Christmas is not really a great time to expect people to back you. Because we had that we did it in November. Our Kickstarter was in November, and it was really hard pressed to get people to, because you're thinking about other things, or gifts for other people.
Yeah, that's true.
And whatever you bought, you wouldn't get by Christmas, so it's not really. He was trying to use it as a Christmas thing. I go, are they going to get it by Christmas? No, then it's really not Christmas. So we pushed it back to February. So that,
Okay.
because I give everybody a chance to recover in January, and hopefully have money in February. So it's the first 5 issues again. Yeah. And we had one of the things they wanted was us to go through and find what we thought were the 5 best panels.
Yeah.
And that was a struggle. Because to find 5.
It's our Herculean test.
Yeah. So we sent them some, and they liked those. And I guess what they may want to do is have us, I guess, give them the pencils or something, so then they could. What they want to do is have original artwork out of the comic book, and not necessarily out of those 5 issues, but just have some original stuff. What they'd like to do is have stuff put on nice paper. Have that be sort of a tier, reward, or maybe a stretch goal, and have the artist, if it's from issues 1 through 5, it would be Paul, Trevor, and myself. But if it's your stuff, then we'd have you. They want to send it to you to have you sign it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So that is the idea. So one of the things that we sent to them were some of your character designs that you did, and they liked those. And the ones you did for our pitch packet. Rachel?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
And they liked those. And then I also sent them the mocha that Julia did when we were doing the signing.
Hey.
And they liked that, so we've asked her to do, I guess that and 3 other characters, just to have that as another piece of artwork as well. And so I don't know if there's something else that you think would be a good, something.
I wonder if we can do the YouTube banner I did a while back.
Okay.
If y'all remember.
Yeah.
I see it every week.
Oh, yeah.
I'm the only one that.
I guess that's true, isn't it?
I do post it. Yeah.
That's true. You can tell I'm a YouTuber.
You can tell you're following us really closely too. That's what makes me feel great. Yeah, that's actually that's already a T-shirt available on Artith Merrick.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they'd.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh. Ooh.
Check out the website once in a while. There's merch and you can buy stuff.
I do, I swear.
Yeah, that's been up there for about a couple years. So yeah, if there's something else you can think of, or you're just dying to draw something, then we could talk about it. But, right now it's coming out of my pocket, not theirs, to have stuff done. So, be careful about that. And then
about it.
So what they want to do is raise enough money to get this translated into French, and then sell it in as a BD.
Yeah.
Which stands for something.
Bande dessinée.
Okay.
Bande dessinée.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm not going to attempt it. And they sell those like everywhere in France. I mean, you can go into every grocery store in some little town. They'll be selling those. So they think that's a market they'd like to get into, and that's why they did the one for. I can't think of it. The first one they did.
Dirk
Brody, and then they did the delegates, and now they want to do us. And then the idea is that I think Dirk Brody's not quite ready yet for they've already had it translated. I guess he's still lettering it back in French, and then I guess they want to do us eventually. So we might be in France at some point.
Yes.
Ooh, you would actually go to France?
I offered.
That'd be
I
awesome.
volunteered to go over there. They offered to pay for the ride from the airport to the taxi from the airport to the hotel, but so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, they wanted. There's a big. Again, I'm not going to know the name, but there's a big convention there that's bigger than Comic-Con here. It's like the second largest comic book convention in the world. And they want to
behind Comic Hut.
and they want to participate in that not next year but the year after, 2023. So I volunteered.
Yeah.
I volunteered.
I know that at Savannah College of Art and Design they have study abroad campus in Lacoste. I believe at least the sequential art students that go, they have a trip to that convention, so it's, I'm kind of familiar. I never went, but France is definitely a big place for comics.
Yeah, and they love and so that's one of the reasons they want to get, and I originally thought they wanted to do other translations, but
I think they do want to do other translations. They're just kind of rolling it out over time.
But I think it would be Italian and Spanish. Yeah. So they want to break into those markets. So
all the major food groups, right?
Yeah.
All the major food
they haven't done
groups.
German.
That would be awesome.
That would be a big one too. German.
Yeah.
But I'm not. So anyway, that would be coming up at some. Hopefully, we make enough money to do that. I guess.
Yeah.
So anyway, so something to look forward to if you want to ever mention it to anybody before. There's going to be a preview at the end of January, so I guess we have a little time to put it all together, but on Kickstarter.
Yeah.
So feel free to, hype it to your friends. Which brings me to something else. I really want to get you more involved in things like the newsletter. I was wondering if you guys would want to ever contribute to it in some way.
Yeah, I'd be totally interested.
Like what in particular would you want us to do?
Well, what would you want to do? There.
No idea.
Okay. Well, you could, and I'm sure you read it every week and then every month when it comes out.
It used to be every week.
Now it's every month because it was such a big hit. And we basically talk about the comic book. What a surprise. We kind of highlight all these videos and the podcast, and then I kind of made up a little thing about Heard Around Campus, because it's supposed to be the campus paper, and we do a recommendation. You guys usually do that.
Yeah. And
we highlight creative twins or some twins in the media kind of thing, even fictional twins, which is easier to do because there's so many of them. And that's kind of it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, we did the pick of the week. We kind of highlight where that is.
Pick of the week.
Yeah. So it's basically just a rundown of what we've been doing. So it would be either if you want, and then if there's anything out there on social media that somebody else besides me post it, then I try to highlight that as well, as long as I've seen it, I guess. Which is, I think I probably would have. So that's kind of what it is, and it would be maybe you want to write something or recommend something or draw something or whatever. And you don't have to.
No, I was just about to recommend. I was just thinking, you could post work in progress, or just talk about what we're doing. But then I realized peak of the week is totally a thing.
Well, that's.
You guys are ahead of me.
Well, I was hoping that would be something where people and it's kind of interesting that when I did which I'm sure y'all watched, the evolution of a panel from issue 13, going from the thumbnail through the pencils and the inks and the colors, and I posted a lot of places, but when I put them all together, they actually got a lot of attention, more attention than just the individual ones did, because you actually can see the evolution, I guess.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I'm hoping that some people might ever want to actually see where that came from. Is the hope. So.
Yeah, that's an interesting idea. Because I noticed in the peak of the weeks you have penciled alongside inks, or the thumbnail version of a panel, and I see it and I'm like, oh no, that's my scribbles. They're so big.
And we credit you with being the scribbles by. So. But so it's. But I mean, if there's something else you'd want to do, I just would like to, not feel like it's just me alone doing. So, if there's something you would want to contribute, that'd be great. And we do it the first Sunday of every month. So I'm not expecting you to have something ready
think
for
about
December,
it.
If you want, starting in January, have something that'd be great.
I'll definitely have to think about it. Maybe meme of the month or something.
Oh gosh.
Because the only other newsletter I look at is the Game Grumps newsletter, and they always have a meme at the end, and it's always just the highlight of it, really.
Okay.
Yeah, the only thing I can possibly think of doing is whenever I finish up a page and because obviously I don't see the dialogue of where it goes what yet. So whenever I see the pages, I automatically think of any TikTok audios that would match like the scenario of what's going on. Like a good example is when I was working on the issue prior with Billy, when he was like, there was a panel where he was upset, and all I could think about was this audio of like, "Oh, call an ambulance, but not for me," and then obviously Billy committing violence.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, what if you did like a TikTok to go along with the newsletter?
Yeah, that's what I was
That'd be
thinking.
fun.
Because like I have like a whole backlog of audio, so I'm just like, I need to find something to use this for.
If somebody wants to do a TikTok, I don't think it should be me. I just really don't. I think it'd be funny, but for the wrong reasons. So,
oh no.
If somebody wants to do one, I'll sponsor you, but I'm not going to do it. That was a suggestion, actually, to market to college students would be to do a TikTok video, and it's not something we're cool with doing. So.
I mean, the art community in TikTok is pretty prevalent, so like I don't see like how that would back there.
We're writers, so it's not the same thing. So. So if you want to,
writing is still art.
Yeah, and actually, you could get an artist table at Comic-Con being a writer.
Yeah.
But, I don't think it would really be a really cool thing for me to do.
Right.
Yeah. So anyway, if one of you wants to do a TikTok video, we'll say it'd be great. But, or we can have a link to it in the newsletter. I mean, whatever.
Right.
Yeah. It should be kind
Toss,
of.
Can you like share TikToks embedded in an email?
I would think that it's either you would have to post. I'm pretty sure TikTok has their own like embedded links, if anything. But I mean, TikTok does also have their own like you can save videos on top of publishing them. So it's like whatever you make, you also have like a copy of. So like it's not like whatever's posted there is stuck there forever and you can't download it. So it's like.
I was just thinking an embedded video would just be more attractive to eyeballs. I guess more attractive to readers.
I guess an alternative is YouTube Shorts, which is their competitive, them trying to compete with TikTok. Jax Films has been making heavy use of that.
And there's something on.
Can you embed
Twitter
YouTube
with
videos in
Reels or
emails?
Can you?
I don't know. I've never.
What?
Can you embed a video in an email?
You should be able to.
Hey Siri. Please, phone, do not go off. I didn't mean it.
Hi.
So, I mean, when I've shared videos with you, you can watch it in the.
Yeah, I'm just. Well, I mean, it would have. I guess it would depend if this newsletter software would handle it.
Right.
I don't know. I've never tried. So
if I can do HTML, then you can embed.
Okay.
This is something to experiment with.
Yes.
Only one way to find out.
Yes. And
I'll get on it.
Okay, so
Billy's on the case.
Great. So by next week we'll have a video. That is sweet. Okay. Yeah. So think about it. It would be kind of the idea is to try to get more people to actually open them up and look at them. Because I think like some really like 24% open the newsletter and one person will link on something. So it's sad.
Yeah, but I mean, in the grand scheme of things, that's sort of average.
Yeah, I know it is average. I just
links to stuff.
just want more people to actually be on the newsletter than we have. So always trying to build it up. All right. So does anybody have big plans for the Thanksgiving holiday in a week?
Finally getting to visit family.
Yay!
That's good.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
And then working the next day.
Yeah, it's Black Friday.
Black Friday.
So when you say family, is that who's that?
More of Dad's side because we're going out of town for like a few hours and coming back. So.
Ah.
It's gonna be the first time we've seen each other in a year.
Yeah,
person.
probably. Yeah.
Aww.
It's nice. I get to see the dogs.
Doggies.
Yes.
That's
Uncle
not
Peter's
like
nuts.
a cute nickname for your uncles. That's the dogs themselves. Looking forward to seeing the dogs.
Going over to see the dogs.
Oh no! They're the children.
Yeah.
They're the children with alcohol. It was like because I like to call them.
Oh no. Oh no.
It got worse.
Well, for the weekend after Thanksgiving, I have my booster shot scheduled.
Oh,
Yay.
yeah, we need to do that.
Yeah.
Excited.
So,
Hopefully I don't die.
no, you probably won't. I don't think the booster shot will kill you.
On my second shot, I had a fever for like half a day, and that was pretty bad. But other than that, it was like perfectly fine.
Yeah.
My arm was just sore
Yeah.
when I got the second dose.
Yeah. So yeah.
I remember one of my coworkers. She got it, and then like she wasn't feeling very good, which like, understandable. She just got the shot, so for like a good hour or so, she was out of the office, just taking a nap in her car, and we were just like talking to her, going like, "You could have just clocked out, ma'am." It's okay. She was fine. She was fine. She's fine. But I'm just like, ma'am, you could have taken a nap at your own home.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
The car is like a little piece of home, really.
Yeah, not wrong.
We took one of our cars into the Firestone over the weekend, and there was a guy. Literally, they were backing out this car that the guy lived in, and had trash all over it, and But I asked, I go, does he live in the car? And they go, yeah, he does. And it was, but it was, and he couldn't see out of it. He almost backed into us because he couldn't see out of the car.
Yeah.
Oh
And it was just like,
no.
and
I think that just violates driving in general. If you can't see
I know.
out of your car. Oh no.
He couldn't see the rearview mirrors. He had, I'll say crap up against the window, so he couldn't see out. And
Right.
it was, oh my God, stop.
How do you drive?
What does he drive? I don't know.
No, I was like, no, I'm like, how does he drive? Like, if he can't.
I don't know. Well, he probably drives and parks somewhere if he lives in his car. I don't know.
Yeah, true.
So, but it was just kind of like, wow, it's sort of sad. That's how people live.
Yeah.
Well, that was fun and cheery. So, are you doing anything exciting, Rachel, for the holiday?
For Thanksgiving?
Yes.
It'll probably just be at my grandma's house. I have stuff I want to make. I want to make a vegan turkey, which I made last year. With like vegan magic. Don't ask me how it's done because it's a long process.
Okay.
But there's like a vegetable pot pie that I made last year that we really like, and a pumpkin cheesecake. So, I like to go all out for Thanksgiving.
So we've never discussed this. Are you vegan?
Oh yes.
Okay. Just never came up before. I'm just curious.
It's never had to come up.
No, she brought it up. I'm just asking. You don't make a vegan turkey if you're not vegan, I guess. That's good. How long have you been vegan?
This past July, it was my 10-year anniversary.
Wow.
That's commitment.
And do you feel like you have these extra superpowers? That,
Oh, for sure. Like, you need the powers to make the vegan turkey. That's just a requirement.
So veganism does solve all your problems. No, it doesn't. I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
No, it actually does, though.
okay. So what made you decide to become vegan? Here's your
The
chance to
ethics.
advertise it. Okay. No, the ethics. Okay.
I just like. It was funny for like a class. I had to do research on like a social topic, and I chose animal abuse. And I got into like the rabbit hole of factory farms. I decided like this is no. Yeah.
That'll do it.
Yeah. So it's no.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Nothing with the face kind of stuff, or I mean, how strict are you?
Yeah, nothing with a face, really.
No milk, no that kind of stuff too.
You know those milk faces. No.
No, I mean. But,
yeah, no animal products.
Okay, that's a total vegan. Okay, well, that's good for you.
Yeah.
It's not a life choice I've chosen for myself, but I respect your choice. Is your husband also a vegan, I assume?
Oh no, he's the opposite. He's a big meat eater, but you know, like opposites attract like that. It's okay though because he'll eat my cooking.
Aww. That's sweet.
That's nice. Okay.
Oh, my eyes. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm good now.
Your video's a little off, so you said that, and then later.
Oh no, I was just my eyes are getting. It's that time of the night.
Oh yeah, it's kind of 9:30 is kind of late.
Yeah.
So anything else you want to bring up?
You know, chugging along.
Okay, great. So yeah, we'll take a look at the stuff you sent today, this afternoon, and get back to you.
Yeah.
And we'll take a look at when Julia turns her stuff in over the weekend.
Right.
All right.
And next week we won't have our regularly scheduled.
Yeah, next week we're gonna show that, which I'm sure will be great for the podcast. The when we played that video, we played that game.
Yeah.
As a
Keep talking, nobody explodes.
Hey.
Yeah.
We should play again sometime.
Yes, we should do something else.
Really should.
And then after.
Oh yeah, because I was just reading the. In the newest script that I'm working on, they do the thing where they disarm the bomb. I was like, yeah, it's the game.
That was written a long time before we ever played the game.
Was it? I thought it was a direct reference.
That would have been so cool.
It would have been, but no, we wrote that like 10 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago.
That's funny.
Because we were actually, it was our, we had a discussion with our first artist.
Yeah.
First artist. It wasn't Sika, it was somebody else. That came up when we were working on that script when we were talking with her. And that never went anywhere. Anyway. But it's been around for a while. No, it has nothing to do with the game we played. And then,
it's a funny coincidence that
it is.
It is.
But I think disarming a bomb isn't like a new story.
That's
we're
true.
telling, you know.
Cut the red wire. Which one?
Yeah.
But it did take 20 issues to disarm for them to disarm a bomb. So I mean, incidents? I think not.
So, and then not next week, but the week after next, we're interviewing Danger and Mayhem.
Yes.
Which they have a new company called Comic Rebel.
Yeah.
And it's a new digital site, and so we're going to have them convince us if we should get on it or not. Anyways,
right.
so that should be fun.
It's exciting.
Yeah. Mayhem reached out to me on LinkedIn. I assume because I say I have a comic book, and then I said, well, you know, if you're launching a thing, maybe you should be on our show. And so they agreed. I was surprised that people agreed to be on the show. So they're going to be on December 3rd.
Podcasts are fun. I mean, they're hip and trendy.
Yeah. Yes, they are. They're fun. I enjoy doing it. So anyway, you have something you want to say, Paul?
Not really.
Okay. I thought you could do the if you like this video.
Okay, well, if you're watching this on YouTube and you liked it, leave a like. If you didn't like it, you can still leave a dislike, even though it's not public anymore. And consider
Just like it anyway. We'll bill it as a dislike. Just go ahead and like the video.
Yeah.
Then consider subscribing and ringing that bell.
All right. So we'll have you guys on in December. So I guess we'll figure out whatever a Good Friday is for you, but not Christmas Eve.
Right.
That'd be good. So anyway.
No Christmas Eve stream.
Probably not live. I don't know. We'll have to do.
Gotta have
something.
Santa on.
Well, maybe ruin the surprise, but okay. No, I'm kidding. All right. So until next time, I'm David Hankins.
I'm Paul Hankins.
I'm Trevor Hankins.
I'm Rachel Wells.
I'm Julia Canon.
And you've been-
My brain just died.
and you've been on the air with Power Squared.